How's it going, everybody? My name's Damien. Welcome to another blue collar video. We're going to be working on the 1984 Belarus 400A back here. You can tell 400A's staring right at you. We got a crank no start, so I'm going to go ahead, hook some stuff up, get you guys over here, let you see what's going on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this kill switch live so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to reach back on over here, touch the ignition. You guys won't hear it crank. Okay? That's how we know we got a crank no start. Alright? Pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and fix up this multimeter here. We're going to put it on volts. DC, not AC, you can tell. See? This one actually does AC, DC, but you know what I'm talking about. If you got a multimeter that does DC and AC different, just put that some gun on DC, okay? We're going to prop this thing up. You probably won't be able to. I'll just tell you what we got going on here. Flop this thing around. Perfect. Get it down here. Negative, positive, 12 volts. Okay, so now we know that this switch is working and that starter is live. So now that we know that, we can roll it to either the starter or the ignition. So what I'm going to think about doing now, because we've already changed this starter solenoid. That was just the first, throw part at it. We got it at the house. Hopefully it fixes it. It didn't fucking work. So what we're going to do now is get into diagnosing and fixing the problem, which is what we should have done from the get-go. But I think the easiest thing that we could do first, instead of taking the back of that starter off, is testing the ignition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and get my fancy little horseshoe thing. Make sure it makes that awful freaking noise. And then I know that this should be ignition. So to make sure, I'm going to go find that wire up under there and see if it beeps. That'd be kind of hard to do because I have no idea where up there we could test that. But I'm going to go over there and take it off the pliers. Okay, so you can see our ignition here. It's pretty easy, just one simple switch. But if you come underneath here and you look right up in there, it's kind of hard to tell, I guess. But anyways, one of these wires is going to go down that way to that starter over there. And yeah. We're going to use the multimeter to figure out which one. So, stick around. You'll figure out how to do that my way anyway. Alright, well, you guys might not be able to see jack diddly when I do this. And it's going to contort my body into some serious ways. But you keep it on that horrible noise. Okay? Make sure it does that noise now. And you come over here and you touch the one you're looking for. Make sure it gives you some feedback here. And then we'll come up this way and we might have to go to the other, well, we'll just go to the other side. Alright, well, I hope that stays hooked in over there. You let me know if it don't. Oh my god, it's already... Oh? Is that the first one? Well, I do believe... Give it here. Yeah, it ain't doing it on that one. Okay. Well, first one that's the charm. Alright, so we know that wire has continuity from the switch to the starter, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's a negative switch. So it would supply negative power to the... I don't fucking know, man. Here's why I say that. Okay. Let me show you real quick. You hook this up to the main negative, and you hook that up there, and it's grounded. So, riddle me that, Captain. Think about that? Bet you didn't. Anyways, I'm thinking it's a negative switch of some sort that supplies a ground to make it start, because the starter's always got that hot wire going to it. And if you had a keyed ground to the solenoid, if it's always hot, you key a ground, it would start until you let off, and then there's no ground anymore, so it would quit trying to start, okay? That's why I say that, all right? If you believe otherwise, you just let me know, okay? That's a comments suggestion, okay? But that's what I'm going with. But still no start, so of course, we didn't freaking do anything, but still, yeah, the more you know. Alright, so I went ahead and brought you guys down here, and I have no idea if this is actually going to fix it, but I'm going to go ahead and change this little terminal end here, or whatever the fuck you want, crimped piece that goes back in here on this starter solenoid right there, where my finger's at. Might be better to use this to point at it, but right back there where I'm touching is where this wire goes. Now, here's what was hanging on by a little bit after I was poking and prodding around in there, so maybe it just had a bad ground or something. But we're going to go ahead and change it and then rekey, see if it does anything. Alright, I hope you guys can tell, but we got that wire put back in there. Sorry about the band-aid again. We got that wire put back in now. Anyways, let's go ahead and see if, oh my goodness, horrible place to sit, if this thing will start. Get our fancy little shut down switch. Get on over here. Pray to God. No, okay. Alright, only other option is to pop open the back of that fucking thing. Alright, I'm hoping that this will shed a little bit more light on what's going on. Maybe some moisture got up in the starter somehow and angered something in there. I don't know. Not a starter expert. I don't know if you guys can tell, but flying by the seat of our pants here. What do we got going on? I'm loose. We got crap everywhere. Can I come from the bottom? Oh my god. It's the cramped area. No. Okay. Gonna come in here. This is probably even worse too. Oh yeah, just the same. Alright, these are the two of the longest bolts you ever did see, but take this back plate off here. I'm not really sure what. Bushing where something rides, I'm assuming. And then whatever this is here. I know it's kind of hard to see. I can't see either. And yeah. What if I could get some spray up in there? Probably not a good idea. It doesn't look really dirty. It definitely looks used, but not super dirty. There is some sort of something going on right here. That looks like water got in there to me. No, I don't know. We'll see. Well, boys, I'm stumped. I've tested the ground wire. I've tested the positive. Both of them have good connection on this key switch up top. The positive connects into this fancy fucking thing here, and it's got it. Okay. The negative, we changed it. Okay. We know that works. We took apart the starter. We spun it. We know that works. Okay. We have looked inside. It don't look that bad. I've rolled the tractor. I know it's not stuck in gear. We just cannot seem to get this thing to do anything. Now, if we hook up cables from the battery and run them down, it'll kind of bump and stuff, but it won't start. Now, if you get the screwdriver and you do the old trick in between the negative and positive down there, it won't do nothing either, like at all. The only way you can get it to do anything is with the battery and some jumper cables. So I'm kind of thinking it might be a bad starter, but you guys let me know down in the comments, because as of right now, I have no idea. Now I'm going to do some research. If you guys have any questions, please ask away. If you have any answers, please go ahead and shoot them my way. Because because like I said, I'm stumped. So I think that's it for right now, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and hopefully we'll have this thing back up soon so I can finish working on some dirt and stuff around the place so we can start building soon. So anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Free ways to help out the channel: like, subscribe, comment, all free. Not asking for no money, okay? Just helps the algorithm, helps me, and get to see more of you fine ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, thank you guys for 1300th time, and I look forward to seeing you guys in another one. Bye-bye.